so many companies speak to audiences that speak multiple language. Multiple language, like Englishes. Hey there, I'm Ben. Welcome to Video Marketing Unscripted, where I answer your video marketing questions completely unprompted. Everything's made up and the points don't matter. Anthony, what's our question today?
Well, Ben, today's question is from Mike in Raleigh. And Mike would like to know, when and how should I use captions in a video?
Good question. A little bit of strategy, a little bit of technical. Let's talk about when you might use captions in a video. I see it as really kind of breaking down into two primary opportunities. One opportunity, again, is kind of a language opportunity. So whether it's for the hearing disabled or for an audience that maybe the voiceover is in English, but you know that your audience speaks Chinese or French or German or whatever, you can actually add captions in a different language. So that if you got an audience that maybe speaks another language or again is hearing disabled, you can make a video in, say, English, and someone who actually speaks French can read the captions and understand what your video is trying to say. The other opportunity is really with social platforms. So any platform that does autoplay without audio, like Instagram or Facebook, you can actually use captions to get some of your points across and give people some of the context of what your video is saying without them having to actually turn the volume up. So maybe you're watching video on a social platform, it's got autoplay, but it autoplays without sound, thank God. And maybe you just want to read the captions because you don't want to turn the audio on. I mean, let's say that you're in a public bathroom and you're watching me, right? And you don't want the people next to you to know that you're watching me and I'm talking about all this video marketing stuff while you're in the bathroom. You could actually leave the sound off and just read the captions. So autoplay without sound is another reason to use captions. You can kind of get someone's attention, get them to either turn on the sound or actually get the information that you want them to get without having to turn on the sound. How to do it gets into a whole other conversation. Some services have auto transcription services. YouTube's auto transcription is actually pretty good. What's kind of funny is if you've got a deep Southern accent or a deep Boston accent on a voiceover, it can kind of mess up the transcription, which is kind of funny, but you can go in and rewrite it. Wistia, for example, offers a transcription service where you upload your video, you order the transcription, and they turn it around in a day. And you can also just kind of create your own transcription files. Most platforms will let you just upload that file. I think it's an SRT or STR or CRT file extension or something like that. Another way to do it is if you want to really bake those captions into your video is to use some nice motion graphics. I mean, some simple titles will actually look really nice if you know that you just want to have them there and not necessarily give people the option of captions. If you don't have any title templates that kind of match your branding, I recommend just using a professional to do that. They're going to do something that kind of matches the tone of your piece, matches your brand guidelines. Something simple probably is the way to go, or depending on the content of your video, maybe it's kind of bolder captions, bolder titles. But that's another really nice looking way to do captions. Again, you don't really have the flexibility of turning them on or off that way, but I would say that kind of counts with captions. So, Mike, I hope that answers your question. If you've got a video marketing question that you'd like me to answer, submit it in the comments or fill out the form on our site. You're welcome.